Well, looky here, return of the Arc, this time out in the wilderness. So we're just going to go over the use of a few of its tools out here in the wild for some survival bushcrafting type tasks. Now, obviously, you can use your pliers for tweezers, you can use your scissors, you can use a lot of the stuff. But I just basically want to go over kind of the saw, the knife, obviously, the file, the awl, the more out here type tools. So come along with me. Let me just see if I can just zoom you in just a little better so you can see more of what I'm doing with the tool. Since this isn't a knife that I'm really gonna beat the hell out of. However, that said, you can baton the knife on your Leatherman. Very similar to that of how you would do your pocket knife with the lock disengaged. So basically you just go in like that and then you just gently tap it, and this is not putting any stress on your lock. You can see that pivot is free to rock back and forth. So you can do that. And then obviously very easy to get feather sticks. So let's switch over to the saw. Saw's obviously got a few good uses. You can cut branches, like small thickness branches, straight off if you need them for shelter or whatever. Though this is kind of a short saw for that. Now this typical Leatherman saw, it's very, very wicked. I mean, it'll tear through any material you put it into. Hey, bear! Sorry, I think I hear a bear over there just across the trail from me. Don't need him coming to say hi. Now you can use your saw to create your initial cut for your notch. Boom. Piece of cake there. Now say you wanted to just kind of round off a piece of wood, smooth it out so you can hold it. Say you were creating your spoon or whatever and you wanted to just make the edges a little more ergonomic. Take your file. I prefer not to use my diamond side for this. I like to keep that clean for sharpening my knife, but I can round that off. So let's come over here to my awl. And again, the awl has many a use. You can ream all the way through to create a peg hole. If you want to peg construct something, you can use it to kind of create your bow drill divot. So your arc is actually quite useful. You can also use the edge of this to strike your ferro rod. You can just kind of take it, debark. You can scrape fluff, which you can also use the back of your saw or your file for. Now another thing you could use is your can opener if you wanted to, because it kind of has a hooked edge on it, so you could, especially if you sharpened it, you could dig down into the wood to create like a spoon bowl. So the Arc is actually a decent wilderness tool. Obviously I have my Surge in my tail bag because you know my history with the Arc. I don't fully trust it again yet, but I mean, it'll get the job done. Let's come up here and show you. Okay, so here's where I smoothed that out. That feels like I used sandpapers in the spot that I smoothed. There's a figure 7 notch. Just the feathers I carved up with the knife. And that's how quickly that saw digs in. And then, of course, the awl. So there you go, guys. Just a quick kind of demo of what your Leatherman Arc is capable of doing out here in the wildy. And I would like to eventually do a few videos on how to survive in the wild with a multi-tool. However, I'm waiting for a specific tool to hurry up and release, so I can show a whole bunch of the testing of that by doing those videos. So anyway, guys, there you go. Leatherman Arc in the wilderness. Let me know what you think. Please be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share. We'll see you next time.